All right. Well, it seems like it's set up pretty good now. Hopefully, you guys hear me pretty good. I'm gonna change this gain just a little bit. Makes me a little, definitely makes me a little louder, but it can also pick up a lot more background noise. So that's definitely something that I'm trying to find the sweet spot. You know what I mean? And it's a little weird because now without running the Astros like I normally run with my mic running through my mic, I can't hear myself like I used to. So I'm wondering if there's some sort of setting or something like that that I can do. I think the noise gate I can change. Let's run a little nightmare dungeon action over here. Oh God. From what I noticed earlier, though, everything seemed like it was running pretty good. Just double checking everything now on my phone to make sure everything's running good. Oh man, it actually sounds really good. That's actually pretty cool. I was not expecting that. You could definitely hear Sasha in the background. Yeah, that sounds great. It sounds so much better than when I was just running the regular headset mic. Which the Astros are really really nice, but nothing really compares to like a nice set of studio headset. Got to be careful because my resistances are not. I'm strong, obviously, as you can tell. I one shot in elites, but my resistances are not exactly where they need to be. So I could get crushed pretty hard. Turn into a little bit of a glass cannon. I'm gonna have to probably make some adjustments to my resistances and my armor. Made a little bit of an adjustment to this build as well because I noticed that it seems like I was doing more vulnerable than like worrying about overpower. So with me making everything vulnerable, I changed my gems up. So I'm doing more damage to vulnerable. You can see it right here. The old critical strike damage to vulnerable enemies. I'll probably switch it back at some point, to overpower, but I think right now it's pretty solid. I'm noticing my boss damage falling off a little bit, so you make everything vulnerable right there, and then he's vulnerable, but he's dead. So, well, and that's one thing too is you do kind of kill stuff quick, so you don't really, you're not really hitting stuff 2 and 3 times. But if you do like bosses, it comes in handy. Make them vulnerable, and then if you do crit damage to it hits them pretty hard. This is just your standard barbarian Hammer of the Ancients build, which is pretty fun. The Hammer of the Ancients is pretty strong, just in general. See, like right there, I didn't get the one shot on him. Try to one shot these guys though. Yep, no problem. All right, well, that should be it. I should be able to go to the next stage now pretty quickly. It's actually pretty sad you listen to these. Listen to a lot of these poor guys, you know, they were like, oh, you know, they came in here hunting after, you know, these vampires and stuff, and just like in that audio, it's, you know, the guy, he was caught, you know, they basically trapped him in here. It was all set up. You see, I just make stuff vulnerable. A lot of poison from these spiders, though, so you gotta be real careful that you're not taking way too much damage from them, because they can stack some poison on you real quick, and then that's pretty much all she wrote. There we go. I'm pretty good. These are basically just like, you know, how many waves can you complete before you can actually get the pylon here and get the extra damage. I'm gonna try to get up here and get this other bloodstone. As soon as we return that to the pedestal, we'll fight the boss. And at the end of the dungeons, you get an opportunity to like upgrade my glyphs, and also get an opportunity to possibly get a sacred unique item, which, you know, that's really what we're looking for right now to help this build out. A lot of people go and get, they're getting Diablo runs, which is a level 100 boss, and, you know, I don't know, I just don't want to, you know, farm something at level, I mean, I'm 82 now, right, so I'm getting there, but just don't want to farm something that I actually can't farm on my own and try to get runs. Right now, there's some extra bonuses towards grabbing like uber uniques, which are like really rare unique weapons, and they've got some bonuses going, the devs do, on drops for that, so they're more common to drop from Duriel and stuff like that right now. My buddy Reese has already got the Grandfather, which is a sacred two-hand unique sword. It's, you know, like on the regular, it's pretty uncommon to get, but with this event going, it's been pretty easy for people to farm it. I also have my rogue that I need to work on too. He's pretty strong. I need to get him up to Torment 4 to start farming. So you can see right here, like it's hard for me to get the speed. There you go. So now I got my speed buff, which is good. Now I can really stack some damage on him. There you go. And doesn't look like anything of any value. Spear is not very good. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead and upgrade territorial. See if I can get that up to 15. That'd be. I mean, honestly, all of these that I have right now that are equipped, which you see in the red rings, that I really need to. I need to upgrade them all to 15. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, I almost got enough here. You can see I don't have enough willpower to gain the extra bonus here. And I don't have enough dexterity here. Which I don't need much. I can do 1, 2. And then I really need this one over here. But so I've got to upgrade it to 15. If I upgrade it to 15, then all this red, which is what the glyph affects, will move out 3 more bars. So that'll give me the opportunity to get that. And then willpower, I just don't think I'm gonna have enough for that. Don't think I'm gonna have enough for that. Hopefully the audio is not overbearing right now. try to take it. See, if I turn it all the way off, you can't really hear me that well. It's not too bad. I'll leave it right about there. See if it sounds all right. So we got a bunch of junk that I can't use. What do we got here? Nope. That's not what we want. It's no good. I'm gonna cast a shot. Ooh, yeah, there we go. So that's a Bold Chieftains, and that is a max roll. That's a max roll, so I'm gonna go ahead and rip that off and save it. So 1.9. I currently am using a 1.6 right now, but I'm gonna hold on to this aspect for a bit. What you can do is put it in here, and then you can rip that aspect off of it. And that is a max roll. You look up and you see the 1.9 to 1.10. What that means is that I got the max, like the highest thing possible. Instead of like 1 is the cooldown, is 1 second of cooldown reduction. I got 1.9, which is almost 2. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. Max roll on that. And I'm starting to stack up some aspects pretty good here, so that's pretty cool. That's a pretty sweet horse. I saw somebody get that earlier in a Riker video, fighting Duriel, so I don't know if it's specific to him or what. But I'm pretty stoked with mine, you know. I mean, I've got, if you look right here, I mean, I've got the this is Ashava's armor from the world boss Ashava. Looks pretty cool. I don't know how rare it is. I mean, I know obviously, you know, you have to get her, and then you got to fight. You know, you got to get her, and there's 1 of 3 world bosses that can spawn, and obviously you got to get her to be able to get it. But I don't know how rare it is that she would drop it. So, all right. So just did a little test there on the barb, and I'm gonna switch over to the rogue right now. Might go back to like maybe use Necromancer again next season. Just checking the old mic out. That's pretty cool. Like I can mute, comes back. Obviously, the mute works. It was a really good deal. I mean, obviously, just starting out streaming, you know, you're not gonna do a lot of crazy, you know, like money spending on, you know, things that you're just kind of starting out trying to figure out and stuff. So this was a really good deal for this mic. Got it on Amazon. It was highly rated. It's a pretty highly rated mic, so I was pretty stoked about that. You know, for the price. I mean, obviously, you know, there's some ones out there like the HyperX and stuff like that that are, you know, I mean, they're good prices too, like $120, you know, which is a good price for that, you know, that type of microphone. I mean, obviously, it's not like a, you know, top of the line $300-400 dollar mic like somebody like Doc and, you know, Tim and them guys would be using. You know, it's definitely a little different. I think I went the total long way around to get to this. I'm going to the Capstone Dungeon, and I'm going to run the Capstone Dungeon so that I can get to Torment. Whoop. Which is a little ways of a run for me. Like that your horse could just jump over it willy-nilly. No problems. But I definitely got to climb up here. Gonna get to the dungeon and then I'm gonna do a quick check, which will take me a minute to check the stream, check the audio. Because like I said, even though I am doing a little Diablo streaming, it's a test for me right now because I'm still trying to get a majority of all my stuff set up so that I can really start getting the streams going and so that everything is it flows good. We could get right into the streaming and hanging out and not have to worry about any kind of technical difficulties. So that's why I'm running a bit of a test right now. So, all right. So we're good. We're right here at the start of the capstone dungeon. So I'm gonna hit the be right back stream. I'm gonna check everything right now. Just do a quick check on the stream, which requires me to change screens and stuff like that. And I'll be right back. right, so everything looks pretty solid. Everything seems to be running pretty good. I think I could probably turn the game volume up just a little more. So I'm going to turn the the desktop volume up just a little bit more because it seems like my voice might be being a little bit more overpowered. It's nice though. I mean, it sounds good. Mic sounds really, really good. All right, Capstone Dungeons. We'll be on our way to Torment 4 if we complete this.
I need more time.
Looks like I need to get probably a little more speed, man. Speed on the boots and the amulet. And obviously, it's a little bit different playstyle than the barbarian. As a rogue, you want to kind of hit in and out. You want to be. You don't want to be in the fight too much because, generally you're not going to be as strong. You're not going to carry the armor and stuff that a barbarian does. So. I mean, you can build out a lot of survivability on rogues and pretty much any class if you want, but it's still one of those things where it's always better with this play style to kind of, be in and out, attacking in and out. Ran right into that fireball. And there's definitely, there's a lot. Like right now, it's just kind of raw damage and power out of this, out of my rogues. But like, there's a lot of tweaking that I need to do with this build. I haven't like really paid attention to like a max roll or anything like that on it. I've kind of been building it out from my knowledge of season 1 and stuff, and once I get into Torment 4, I start getting full ancestrals, then I'll start worrying about like what aspects I need to put on to actually absolutely min-max the damage and stuff.
I'm not ready yet.
That's just like my basic attacks, they're doing a pretty decent amount of damage. I think the turn, it was a turn in that below me. Okay. So one thing that's really cool that they did that I love is that every time you pick something up, like these are called fetch quests, right? You got to go get something, you got to bring it back. Well, you get a 25% speed bonus when that happens, which is awesome because nobody wants to do a fetch quest and run slow and backtrack through the dungeon. If I've got to backtrack, I want to at least be using a certain amount of speed to do it, so that I'm not just dragging tail through the dungeon, bored out of my mind. You want to be in it. You want to be fighting. That's what you want to be doing. You don't want to be sitting here like, I'm just running. Everybody's 20 fucking feet from me. I gotta slowly run up to each enemy, which that's a good thing about the rogue too. There's a lot of speed, a lot of dashing, a lot of shadow stuff, can close the distance. I've noticed pretty much with every build though, whether it's barbarian, whatever. There's a lot of like ghost walkers aspects, a lot of building movement speed or whatever, and you just being able to move through dungeons. I think is I think it's paramount. It's a main focus for everybody that plays these games. You don't want to spend all your time running through the dungeon. You want to get to where you got to go, get the stuff done quickly, and reset and do it again, because that's really what the grind's about in these games. trying to see what this... Oh, I just got to get to the chapel at this point? Alright, I thought I had to kill one more guy. I was not paying attention. So, apparently I have all got him, so now I just got to get... Now I just got to get to the part of the dungeon where the door is at, which I think is going to be back down here. Yeah, it is. Oh, no, here it is. Okay, yeah. I knew I had one more thing I had to pick up. Let's go. Yeah, this captain, not much for the road. It really is. There we go. Now we grab the bloodstone, which is going to give us our 25 movement speed. We get a big boost in movement speed every time I dodge. I think I move 50% faster for like only 1 second, so it's not like, you know. I'm trying to remember which way. Was it this way? No, it's the next way down. Okay. Here we go.
I'm not ready yet.
What is this? Perhaps the curse of weak will increase the damage taken. Oh, okay. So I've got a bunch of curses on me right now, cursing my damage and my survivability. And I've got to get more animus from these cannibals, so. Definitely want to kill these guys. You see these little guys that run in with the little orbs on them, you know? They look like they got, like, abdomens full of, like, you know, or I don't know if it's, like, their brain or whatever, full of, like, energy or whatever. Yeah, and they suicide on top of it. Woo-wee.
Time. Don't have enough energy. I'm not ready yet.
Gotta find these other animus carriers. Man, a couple of sacred rings dropped right there. Which, you know, unless they've got, you know, aspects on them that are worth something, I'm probably not going to be using. Let's see. Probably going to be one more down here.
I need more time.
This other animus carrier's hiding in here somewhere. Maybe he's down here. Don't see. Oh no, there's a whole nother pathway back there that I missed somehow. And here it is. There we go. Now I should be able to go straight up to the urn, which has got to be up here because I don't see it in the back yet.
Don't have enough energy.
All right, let's see what we got here.
I'm not ready yet.
Should be the boss right here. Go ahead and hit him.
I'm not ready yet.
Put some ridiculous poison on. All right. And that's it. I mean, the capstone was really not an issue. The rogue, super, super, super strong, dude. But now we're going to go up to Torment 4, so we don't know... You know, we don't know what that's going to look like. I think, if I'm not mistaken, everything's a 75 up. And I'm sitting at 67 right now. So, see if we had anything good. Gain 30% increased damage to a set type. Yeah, okay, so that's a max roll. Vulnerable enemy grants 64%. That's not bad. No. I was looking at this, and this was something that was said that, like, this is not good to get. Like, it's not a... because I get all, you know, plus 3 ranks of all core skills or whatever, which is great. But once I go up to getting Ancestral Gear and Torment 4, I think I'm going to replace this because it basically, from what I've read, Grasp of Shadow is not good to run with this build. So, unfortunate. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and get ourselves over here to Kyovashad. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Let's go ahead and dump all this gear because there's no reason to equip anything. You know, a majority of this stuff is, you know, all going to be replaced here in a minute. It's all going to be replaced because we're going up to the Ancestral Gear from Sacred. There's a lot of Sacred Gear that drops in Torment 4, but... Alright. 70. It says recommended for 70 up, but you go in and it's, you know, level 75s, so... They got a Helltide going right now. Oof, I don't even know. They might kill me. But we'll give it a shot. So, that's the only thing, is like you might have the damage. You know, you might have the damage to, you know, to take stuff out in Torment. But you might not have the... You might not have the survivability or the resistances. You know, you might just get... you know, destroyed. Which, you know, it's a possibility. We're about to see it right now. We'll see how the rogue can stand up to being in a 75 up Helltide. This is generally the issue. I mean, I had the same kind of problem. Some damage reduction, that'll help. I had the same kind of problem with my Barbarian. My Barbarian was strong enough to be there damage-wise, but oh my god, yeah. So that poison from the little wasps right here, jacked me up pretty bad. They almost killed me right there. Now the problem with the Helltide is that if I die, then I lose half of my aberrant shards. He's a level 100. And ideally you want to save up, you know, 250 or 300. You either want to get Living Steel so you can do boss summons later on, or you want to do Um, you want to do 250 for mystery chests. Mystery chests grant you more, like more legendaries. They drop a lot more legendaries, and sometimes you can get uniques and stuff like that out of them too. But you know, then again, you know, uniques can drop from pretty much anything out there. I mean, I seem like I'm doing okay. I mean, every once in a while, I am getting hit for a pretty heavy amount. But I'm killing stuff pretty quick, so that's good. Having to burn some potions here and there too, which, I mean, obviously I might need to go back and get my potions up there too. I don't even know if I've there it is. So that was kind of weird though, because I came in and I dashed through those enemies and it's like none of them took any damage, which is kind of weird. Let's see if he reses me up here. So you got a 90 warrior and he's not gonna res me, so awesome. Alright, let's see, where was I at? Yeah, see, I can take... Yeah, see, it's... I don't know what the deal is right there. It's like they're just not taking any damage. So, I was at almost 60 shards, and now I'm back down to 32. But, it's alright. It happens. Got to be careful too when you're low level with these see, I didn't even know. Okay, so I'm inside and I didn't think it would. All right, so this obviously is going to be too much. Get one shot killed. So you got to be careful with those meteor showers, because they'll pretty much one shot you. But like right now, what I can do is I could just like craft a nightmare sigils or something like that with the rogue. But I'm kind of like torn right now because I feel like I need to get my barbarian up to 100, and then I can level the rogue up. Because we don't have much time. We only have about 3 weeks until the season's over. So, and then season 3 will come in, and you know we'll be starting all brand new builds and stuff like that. So. I might play the barbarian again too. I don't know. I've enjoyed the barbarian a lot this season, and the vampiric powers have made the barbarian a lot more fun for me to play. It's just a regular 35, because you want to do a 30 and above so you can get components for, I gotta go back to get components to farm the main bosses, the big boss. But I gotta remember now I'm playing a completely different style now. Definitely a little stronger though with the barbarian. I mean, I've got better resistances. And a lot of the barbarian skills, like Wrath of the Berserker, you know, are gonna have damage reduction.
I need more fury.
Definitely wouldn't mind to get one of the couple, you know, sacred unique pieces that I need. Now, something that, you know, I could do, I'm probably gonna do tomorrow when I stream, is I'm gonna farm a lot of the blood harvest like events inside the blood harvest. I've noticed majority of the uniques that I've gotten, that's where I've gotten them from. They seem to drop pretty frequently there. Probably something for the event, I'm sure. It was a 2.5 million crit. You know, it's not bad. I mean, I've seen these, you know, these builds at the highest levels running the best stuff with the uniques and everything that they need, doing like, you know, 150 million crits and shit. I mean, it's insane. It's just like upheaval builds and Hoda builds doing some serious damage. And I'm running dual wield instead of my mace for my lunging strike because, you know, end of the day they just attack faster, and that's going to help you build Fury faster because your main attack is Hoda and Hammer the Ancients. So you're, you know, it's not really going to matter too much with what you're using the lunging strike because you're just building up your Fury with it. It's a Fury generator. That's the main skill. Now, it is nice to do some good damage with it because it just helps you clear things a little faster. Handled that with relatively ease. Ooh, this is poison. This is poison. Yep, something I really need to build some resistance up to because, man, poison jacks me up right now. Look at it. Look how quickly my life goes on. Pretty much crushing these guys, though. The main thing I got to remember is that I really have to build. I really have to build rage, and then once I get rage full, I have to continue to do a lot of damage because, the more fury I have, the more damage I do, more fury I generate over max fury. It turns into a big bonus, you know, damage that you get on the next Hammer of the Ancients. So I should, like, where I'm at max fury down in the bottom right. So you see my orange globe is full. Like I'm just keep attacking, right? Just generating fury. Oh, I'm getting ready to get stunned and killed. Oh, there we go. And then, like, right there, I just hit one Hammer of the Ancients in the strong. Not good. So anytime you go into one of these big, dense mobs like packs like this, you do Wrath of the Berserker. That just helps you to power through it because it gives you a lot of damage reduction, damage itself, speed, attack speed. Like, really, you're saving grace when you get, you know, in over your head a little bit. Good damage here. I mean, I'm attacking really fast, so I'm trying to build. And then right there, I was stunned, right? So Wrath of the Berserker broke me out of the stun, which was nice. I have two ways to do it. I can break out with Hammer, and then or I mean with Wrath of the Berserker, or I can break out with Metamorphosis, which is tied to my dash, which is my spacebar, because it turns me into bats and allows me to become unstoppable. So just like that. So I'm unstoppable for about 4 seconds afterward. Okay, this guy's down here.
Oh, fury.
Alright, so this was not an Animus carrier, so... Is there one back here? Where the hell is this dude at? I can't turn anything in because I don't have enough. What did I miss? I must have missed a door or something back here that could have one. Hopefully... it says that I've explored everything. There's got to be one in like these little cubbies or something like right in here, right? What do we got? In here? Nope. That kind of leads credence to what's going on, because that had to have been what happened. There had to be something somewhere. Oh, there's... I killed him and just didn't realize it. The Animus is back here on the ground. But that's no worries. Because now we go fight the boss. And as we fight the boss, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. Like I said, this was just a test stream tonight. I just really want to get in a little bit of Diablo, check the mic, check the stream, see how it's going. And we're going to be getting into like the full on, back to, streaming 4 or 5 days a week real soon. Just like I said, just got the studio mic in today. Just trying to get everything squared away, man. Excited to be back streaming. Excited to be streaming on Facebook, or on YouTube. We used to stream on Facebook. So it'll be a different platform for us. I think it's something that'll be better than Twitch. Tried out Twitch, but Twitch just seems like it's too much of a niche experience. Really, it really is. Like it's just not a lot of exposure over there. Two-handed axe, sacred, and then get some gloves with his hammer, the ancients, strength. The other two stats look like they were alright. They weren't great. I'm gonna keep leveling territorial right here. So, like I said, man, I really appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for coming in, just checking out the test stream. I'm gonna be back streaming again tomorrow, and definitely during the week. Definitely on Wednesday, I'm gonna update the schedule. Wednesday night is game night for me because I'm going on night shifts on Thursday night. So definitely Wednesday night, and probably, quite a bit here and there through the, through the week. It might be some day streams, might be some later evening streams. So really appreciate everybody coming in and checking it out, man. And be back streaming again soon, man. Thanks for coming in and checking the test out.